Welcome to the first PAC Football Report of the 2023 season, covering games on September 2nd. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at the 2022 season in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing the opening fall football weekend of 2023. Carnegie Mellon made it 2 PAC grid titles in a row last season, as first-year head coach Ryan Larson led the Tartans to a perfect 10-0 record and advanced to the second round of the NCAA D3 playoffs, taking eventual national champion North Central into the fourth quarter with a one-score game before falling. Both Grove City and Washington and Jefferson posted impressive ECAC Bowl wins. Westminster also secured an ECAC Bowl berth, which was unfortunately canceled due to a blizzard in Buffalo. Both CMU and W&J have secured D3 preseason top 25 national rankings for 2023. The 2023 football season features a full round-robin schedule in the PAC, with teams playing all 10 league opponents for the first time since growing to 11 teams. Each week will feature 5 conference matchups with one team on a bye, which in Week 1 will be Bethany. The headline matchup in Week 1 features PAC Powers and longtime local rivals Grove City and Westminster teeing it off at 1 p.m. at Thorne Field in Grove City. It's the 105th all-time meeting between the Presbyterian schools dating back to 1892. The series has been marked by close finishes in recent years, including a 24-17 home win by the Titans over the Wolverines in New Wilmington a year ago. Grove City mentor Andrew DiDonato talks about the mutual respect shared by the programs, which are separated by just 14 miles.
The last 5 games between our two schools decided by a total of 20 points. So respect just in the fact that we've each beaten each other on last-second drives or 2-minute drives. Then the other aspect, we both have a clear identity of who we want to be in each phase, and I think both schools respect and appreciate that about one another.
Carnegie Mellon begins its quest for a third consecutive PAC football title under the lights in Beaver Falls Saturday night, as Geneva hosts the Tartans at Reeves Field at 7:30 p.m. CMU leads the all-time series against the Golden Tornadoes 23-7-1, including a 41-0 blanking in Pittsburgh last season. Veteran GT head coach Gino DeMarco begins his 31st season leading the program and talks about the special atmosphere expected at a Saturday night home opener for Community Night against the defending league champions.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're legit. Everything that's been put out there about them is legit. They have an incredible talent level, and, the Lions done a great job at CMU. As far as our game atmosphere here at night at Reeves, it's something that, we really built over the last 3-4 decades, and just try to create that atmosphere.
The lone new head coach making his debut is in Meadville, where Braden Layer takes over an Allegheny program that went 2-8 in the PAC, in their first season returning to the conference in 2022. The former Allegheny assistant returns to the program after serving as an assistant coach at Dayton last year. He leads the Gators into the season opener against the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets at Wiley Stadium in Waynesburg at 1 p.m. Lair talks about the coaching transition and what he expects from his program in 2023.
Believe it or not, we are still sitting above 90 football players, right? We've hardly lost any, and I'm really pleased with that. Even more so, the health of our team is really solid right now. And I'm going to knock on wood, so if you hear that in the background, right? But leaving camp, we have not had a single significant injury.
In other Week 1 action, Washington and Jefferson travels to Latrobe to face St. Vincent at Chuck Knoll Field with kickoff slated for 1 p.m. The Presidents have dominated the series since the return of football at St. Vincent, winning 13 of 14 matchups between the programs. The lone victory for the Bearcats over W&J was a 35-27 final in Latrobe in 2011. Finally, Case Western Reserve travels to Greenville to face Teal under the Alumni Stadium lights at 7 p.m. The Spartans lead the all-time series with the Tomcats 12-9, dating back to the opening contest in 1970, and have won the last 9 meetings, with the last matchup being a 30-12 Case victory in Greenville in 2021. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org all season long for the latest news, scores, statistics, and other league information. You can follow us on social media via Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. Links are available at the PAC website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.